Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that may or may not be 5 minutes. Today in the news, I don't want to say I told you so, but yesterday we learned that the blockchain featuring the crypto video game Axie Infinity, a game that I think is supposed to be a monster battler, but the first thing you see when you go to their webpage is that they've traded $1 billion of stuff and whatever the most expensive trade was. You know, video games. Anyway, this crypto game, was on the Ronin blockchain, which allowed players to transfer crypto in and out of the game. It's this Ronin system, where the digital wallets and stuff were stored, that was hacked. Apparently, on March 23rd, the private keys or passwords needed to access these funds were stolen, and with them, some $600 million. So yeah, all this crypto is super safe and the blockchain is secure and all that stuff that they keep talking about. I don't know. It certainly seems like it gets hacked quite often. But my absolute favorite part of this entire story was in the article over on CNN, they quote a crypto bro and it cracked me up. It worries me, but I like it. The more exploits that happen now, the less will happen in the future. What? In other news, it looks like Zelda fans are gonna have to wait a while longer for the next Breath of the Wild because it's being pushed back to spring of 2023. In a video from the team, they said they're working hard to make it a special experience and ask people to wait just a bit longer. But then they went on and dropped this goodness. New gorgeous footage from the game showing the world above Hyrule and Link taking to the skies. But the thing that got the internet all abuzz was this short clip of the Master Sword, with theories about what its look could mean for this story and potentially the whole franchise. Some even speculating that this could lead to a real, legit, very final, totally the last time ever battle with Ganon. Whatever happens, I, like every other Zelda fan, am very excited to see this next game, so it can't come soon enough. And finally, let's take an interesting and quick look at the interview Jeff Fowler, the director of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, gave to IGN. When asked about the Sonic cinematic universe, he said, "It's not always going to be a linear progression of like, oh, this was in Sonic 2, so it's going to be in the Sonic 2 film. It's going to be a little bit of cherry picking, a little bit of a melting pot. There's so much great, inspiring imagery to pull from the 30 years of games. So if we didn't get it in one film, there's always the chance that we'll revisit it somewhere else." So while obviously people who are expecting a Sonic and Knuckles movie or expecting certain scenes in Sonic 2 may find that they are moved around or switched or things are changed or whatever. And I think this is interesting because it's sort of the double-edged sword of playing to the fandom. Getting the fandom of something on your side is great. You have a day one built-in audience, you have champions, you have people who support you, but on the flip side, they have expectations of what it's supposed to be. And if you're trying to nail that, but you only have 2 hours to work with to make the movie or whatever, then you have to pick and choose what you want to use. But what's great here is the Sonic team recognizes the importance of that fan base and letting them know what's up and speaking directly to them and saying, hey, look, not everything that you want's going to be in this one, but we're going to try and fit it into this sort of bigger universe we're building, and hopefully the moments that you're really craving will be in those. I think that's pretty neat. I think it's pretty honest, and hopefully other producers and directors and writers will see the success amongst the fan base of stuff like this, and then it will translate to their works for other future video game IP as well, which is, let's be honest, kind of what we're all after. We just want it to be good. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much again for all the comments and the likes and the sharing and subscriptions. Wink, we're gonna hit that 1 million. We can do it. Also, thank you to everyone over at patreon.com/Jesse Cox. Without you, none of this would be possible. It means the world to me. So a big thank you to Jay Grimm, Kristen Dorell, or Doral, and King. And now that I've watched Legion, that name is terrifying, and just wanted you to know that. All right, that's it for 5 Minute Gaming News. I'll see you tomorrow.